Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Can a lame duck supersize your business? Can a lame duck help you supersize your business? Our idiom or expression today to coincide with this year's annual challenge, the Get Your Goals annual challenge. Today is lame duck. We're talking about mental well-being, mental health, mental fitness this month in the challenge and how it pertains to and how it interacts with our goals. And our topic today is ants, automatic negative thoughts that pop up. What are the most common ones? What can we replace them with? The 10 most common, 10 positive to replace them with. How do you go about changing automatic negative thinking and create the life that you want? Well, automatic negative thinking leads to lame ducks, thus the connection to this idiom for today. Lame duck, it's really an interesting idiom. It comes from the 18th century and the London Stock Exchange, where a stockbroker was delinquent and didn't pay his debts. So someone called him a lame duck. You know, a lame duck, it's a duck that can't really walk because it's lame. It's got a problem with one of its legs or something. Doesn't mean it can't still fly, but if a duck has a broken wing, that would be a lame duck too. So it just is used to refer to something or someone that's ineffectual, somebody that's not competent at what it is that they're supposed to be doing. Well, if we're the lame duck in our business, we got a problem. So chances are, if you're listening to me, you're definitely not a lame duck, but you might have come across some in your life and in your career. You might even have some in your organization right now. And chances are they're not really a lame duck. They're just in the wrong position for them, right? It's interesting how, and I've experienced this as well as most people I know, we find ourselves in a role or a position that isn't right for us. And so we struggle with that. And it's not because we're not competent and we're not awesome, we can't figure things out. It's because we're in the wrong place, the wrong position for us. It doesn't play to our strengths. It doesn't excite us or make us want to do the thing that we're doing. Now, don't get me wrong. There's things that we have to do as we're building and growing and supersizing our business that just aren't fun, but they have to get done. I don't know anybody that likes doing their taxes except my accountant, right? But it's got to get done. Or paying our bills. It's not always fun, but it's got to get done. I flipped the switch on my thoughts and my beliefs about paying bills instead of dreading it. I'm thankful that someone extended myself or my business or someone I love and care about the credit so that we could do the thing we wanted to at the time that we did it. And that's just me repaying that back. And if you have that perspective, here's the advantage I've gotten out of this. Instead of, oh my gosh, I got to pay the electric bill this month, you have a much better attitude. Thank goodness we have an electric bill to pay and that we have electricity every month. My God, I can't imagine living, even 100 years ago where we didn't have all the luxuries and all the advantages that we have now. So how can we take this idiom, this expression, and use it to build and grow and supersize our business? Well, number one, and this lame duck, I've definitely used this and said somebody was a lame duck before. I might feel a little guilty about it because it's kind of name calling, but it's also true. The term also has been used and applied to presidents, to politicians, to anybody that's in a position where they're not doing what they should do, right? I consider somebody that's not doing what they should do, or guess what? People that say they're going to do something and don't do that, I might call them a lame duck too. People that don't honor their commitments, to me personally, that's my definition of a lame duck. You're ineffectual, you can't be counted on, you can't be trusted, then you're a lame duck. And guess what? I don't like to do business with lame ducks. But there's also the element of choice and priorities in each of us. We all get to decide what our priorities are, what we're going to pay attention to, how we're going to show up in the world. We can either be the better and ever improving version of ourselves, or we can be a lame duck. And guess what? Sometimes we're all ineffective. Sometimes we're all lame ducks. When we're sick, when I'm sick, man, I'm kind of a lame duck. I am not as sharp or active or energized as when I am feeling awesome, when I'm feeling healthy. But I personally think that whether we're a lame duck or not is a matter of choice. We can always choose to be in a different position. We can always choose the way we think about the task at hand or the job or the thing that we're having to do. We can always choose whether we want to even be part of something or not. And that's true for everyone in our organization. We want people that are choosing to be with us in growing and building and supersizing our business. Identifying lame ducks, finding people that aren't in places that they should be in our organization, That's part of our job as the leader of the organization, is to know, are people playing to their strengths, or are they in positions that really aren't a good fit for them, either personally or professionally? One of the things I pride myself on in all my businesses and all the businesses I've ever had is developing people to the point that they will go on to do something bigger and better than what they're doing in my organization. I have people that have been with me for decades, but I also have people that have come and gone because they've found what is their passion, what they really want to be doing, and they've developed with our organization to the point that they can, and then it's time for them to move on to a different opportunity. But it helps us to identify problems and problem areas in our processes, in our systems, so that we can fill those and plug those holes so we don't experience them over and over and over again. So I'd love to know your experience with this particular idiom, lame duck. Have you ever been a lame duck? I definitely have. Have you ever worked with somebody that you consider a lame duck? Share in the comments below, and I will, of course, be with you around with another interesting idiom, and somehow I will twist and make it business related in growing and building our businesses. Have a great day. I'll be with you tomorrow.